Hello and welcome to Ty The Tasmanian Tiger. I'm Isaacs, and this is my new series where I'm going to 100% Ty The Tasmanian Tiger on hardcore mode. Yeah, 100% and hardcore. Now, hardcore mode on this game is pretty hardcore. It's permadeath run. If you die, you lose all progress on the entire save file. So, yeah, we're doing a permadeath run to 100%. I may or may not get all the picture frames in the extra worlds because they don't actually count as 100% to the 100% for the save file.
There's no point in mucking about.
I know there's not. They're just time consuming. There's no enemies to fight. There's no real threat of dying in those extra worlds. But if I got a spare 10-20 minutes, I may as well do them. Anyway, without further ado. So, this was my test file. As you can see, I've already 100%ed a regular game. So let's 100% on hardcore mode. That's what that little skull means. There we go, hardcore mode. So we're going to restart it. Let's do it. Yes. There's our boy.
I gotcha! Okay, Ty, I'm it. Catch me if you can. Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
We're here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! Now! Once and for all. Ah! Oh, my head! Never, never, never! Bye-bye. No!
Ooh.
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Murray? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can. Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're gonna be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
Alright, and we're in. Okay, so if you don't know, this is a bit like, you know, Super Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie. We're in the hub world now, Rainbow Cliffs, and then we go to different world missions and collect things like stars or jigsaw puzzles, or in this case, thunder eggs. Oh, what do we got here?
G'day, Julius. Now, if I just reroute these wires to... I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah. And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs? Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Yeah, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2-up.
There you go. He basically just explained what I explained with in-game terms. Go into the portals to different locations to find thunder eggs, to power up the machine, to teleport the talismans to us. Now, is this the one? Yep, he said, see you in 2-up.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on. Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frill Neck Peak.
Nope, there it is.
Right.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
You gonna tell me the same
What are
thing?
you still doing here?
Nope, just tell me to bugger off.
Just press the jump button to get out.
Alright, and we're in. These are opals, and in this case fire opals, 300 per map. Get all 300, you get Thunder Egg. And there's our first Thunder Egg.
Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. 1 down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And we're on it.
I reckon those dunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
In-game explanation for the checkpoints, although since we're on hardcore mode, those checkpoints are null and void for us.
Ty, you've got a fair set of choppers on you.
I know.
I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers, bite button. Never mind, Ty, move on. Have a go at those crates.
So yeah, we got our basic melee attack, which is a bite. It's stronger than the rang, but you know, melee. And then we got our boomerang.
I was speaking to a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your rangs to take care of enemies and smash things.
Shoot Ripper!
He said something, now wait a minute, he said something about pressing the throw button to use them.
Now I gotta be careful, because right now I only have the one rang, and I gotta actually wait for it to come back to my hand before I can use it again. That's the same when I have 2 rangs, though. When I have 2, I have to wait for both of them, well, at least one of them to be back in my hand to use it.
Oh no, not more cages.
Struth! What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
So yeah, in each area there's... Oh, I gotta use... There's 5 bilbies to find in cages, and you find all of them, you get a thunder egg. Same with if you find all 300 of the fire opals, you get a thunder egg.
You young'uns, have it easy these days. If you want to get a better look at your surroundings, just wiggle your camera stick. And you can adjust the camera distance by pressing the camera distance button. In my day, we had to get off our backsides if we wanted to see the world.
Now I am playing the updated version on PlayStation, on PC, not PlayStation. I got confused when he said press R3. So I wonder if that's like an addition from the original game, because I'm pretty sure hardcore mode is an addition for the Steam version of the game. Now we can't get, oh no, we can get that. I thought we could get that till we had the second rang and could glide. When we get the second rang, we can glide. Maybe that's the one we need the second rang for.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
There you go.
Righto.
I was just saying 300 of them get me a thunder egg. Anything that I explain probably will get explained again. I mean, this is a kid's game. It's not meant to be hard or difficult or complicated. It's just meant to be a fun romp for kids. Which it was when I was a kid. They look mean. So they take 2 hits. You gonna explain this or?
When I was a lad, there was this kid, Toothy Malone, I think his name was there, who could bite his way through a dozen pies in less than a minute. These aren't pies, mate, but I reckon you could chomp the lot by pressing the bite button quickly. Try biting them quickly to reach that thunder egg.
So you just bite, 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 bite. 2 down, 70 to go. Now, if you don't know, Tasmanian tigers are/were a real creature. You've probably heard of the Tassie Devil, Tasmanian Devil, like the guy in Looney Tunes. Tasmanian tigers were a very real thing. They went extinct around the turn of the century, around 1800 to 1900 sort of thing. Oh, there's another bilby. And we actually have, well, not like me, but, you know, scientists have a preserved, like, Tasmanian tiger fetus, I think, and that's one of the big candidates for recloning to reintroduce the species and save it from extinction, because it only went extinct like 100 or so years ago. It wasn't, you know, 10,000 years ago like mammoths or something like that. Oh, did that not hit him? There we go. So it's not like they would come into a environment or climate or anything that would be alien or unfamiliar or hospitable to them. It was basically the advent of humans. You know, humans entered Australia and just kind of colonized the crap out of it, and we didn't know what we were doing 100 years ago. We kind of, like, they hunted our cattle and our sheep and stuff, so we kind of hunted them back to extinction.
Yes, this just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangulus Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
And that's how we get different kinds of boomerangs. Oh, I don't think I can even see that menu right now. Although I did hear rumors, like I did see an article that there were rumors that somebody spotted a Tasmanian tiger down in Tasmania alive and out in the wild. Because it's not like we purposely hunted them to extinction, we were just kind of ruthless with culling them to protect our chickens and our sheep and everything. And then when we realized we did too many, we were like, oh, oops. And by then it was too late. Which is the case with a lot of species that went extinct around that time, unfortunately. Obviously not excusing it, it's a sad fact, but it is what it is. Can I get there? Nope, I need the second boomerang. You get the second boomerang, and then when you jump and hold A, he holds them out and kind of collides with them.
just told me to tell you this, but I have no idea what it means. Apparently, according to Julius, you can lock your camera on to enemies at any time by pressing and holding the lock-on button.
Lock on button. Oh, maybe. I mean, I tried it. Didn't really feel like it worked all too well just then, but I don't feel like I need it. Like I said, this game isn't hard. There's like 2 spots that I'm mildly concerned about dying. One of them is like a slide thing with obstacles in the way that I'm just bad at. That's just me being terrible. And the other was a boss that I remember doing, like when I got that 100% on my regular save file. And that was a bit difficult, but only because I didn't really know what to do. So I kind of spent a bit of time fucking around trying to figure out exactly how to hurt him. So overall, getting 100% on hardcore shouldn't be super brutal, as long as I'm not overly cocky, don't get too stupid, and don't make too many mistakes. We should be okay. It's not like I die if I take 1 hit of damage. I got a health bar. I think I had like 4 hits of damage before I actually died. And there are these little baskets of, yeah, see, pies here. There you go. That's my health. But that one, that's not going to go any higher. Most cats have 9 lives, but this tiger's only got 1. Crocodilus. Inferior crocodile alligator. There it is.
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you.
Oh, I'm
but
sure.
A bunch of frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Alright. Let's go kick their asses. And there's our thunder egg. And that's a little thing on a little progress tracker on my way to 100%ing everything on hardcore. That'll pop up throughout the game. There you go. Keep popping up. That's a pie, right? It's not actually anything that helps me. I'm not going to bother going over that. Got what, 24 thunder eggs? Not thunder eggs, fire opals.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, you're too right.
You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
Oop, almost missed, but there we go.
Look at that. Me mate's mate was telling the truth after all. Just as well I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another Thunder Egg.
Right, I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the Bly Bly station.
So yeah, once you run through the level once, you that's when you unlock the time trial thing, and you can run through it again to unlock it.
See these funny looking mushrooms? A bloke down at the local watering hole reckons that if you stand in the middle of them, something weird will happen.
And that something weird is being teleported back to the start of the level, which makes doing the time trial easy.
Race to the finish as fast as you can, mate. The checkpoints will lead the way. But miss one and the race is over. Good luck.
Again, these time trials aren't overly difficult, and again, this is, you know, the one on the first level, so it shouldn't be too hard at all. Yep, there we go. Plenty of time to spare. 7 seconds to spare.
Ripper of a race, Ty. You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyaches. I reckon you've earned this. Oh, you beauty!
Now then, we know we have a few more of the fire opals to get. Let's see what's left for this level. Yep, collect 300 fire opals, find 5 bilbies, we got 3 out of 5. And then lower the platforms, right, that was I saw some buttons for that. We also have none of the picture frames, they're a bit harder to get right now. I might have to come back and do the picture frames when I've got the radar rang. And we have 7 out of 10 of the golden cogs. So I could have a look, because the picture frames are in invisible boxes. When you get the radar rang, it'll beep when you're near an invisible box, and that's how you find them. And then when you like look through the radar rang in this mode, you can see the invisible boxes. They're often in trees. I'll see if I can find one just to try and show what I mean. Glide, and that's how we get that cog. 2 more golden cogs to get for this level. Oh, there's one. There's one. I don't know. Yeah, see? And that's how you get those. Well, I can actually see another one from here. But I can't get that one from here. Yeah, like I said, you get the radar rang later on, and then those become super easy to find. I mean, I can keep an eye out for them, but it'll probably be easier and faster just to come back with the radar rang. Then I can just run through the level and not worry about anything else. Oh, I guess I could have just jumped up for that one. There's one. I think. Or am I? Yeah, no, not there. Alright, this is where push the buttons for lower the platform. Oh. There we go. And more of the fire opals. And another golden cog. One more cog and one more bilby to get. Some kind of bunyip spirit thing. Here's the bilby. And there's the thunder egg for finding the bilby. Hello.
I was down at the local watering hole last night, and this bloke was bragging about how he could throw a boomerang better than anyone else. He reckons if you hold down your Ty's view button, you can get a rang's eye view of your target. So, got me thinking, would that really work? See these air platforms? Underneath are 3 switches. Why don't you use Ty's view to target and shoot them? You might just find an easier way to get to that thunder egg.
Alrighty. That would have been a real pain if I'd missed that one. Oh, there we go. All 300. I just need to get to the end of the level to hand those in.
That wasn't a half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a little more practice, you'll get there.
What do you mean I'll get there? I think I got it. Alright. We got the 300 opals, we just need to hand that in. So other than the picture frames, which again I will leave, like, oh, there, okay, there's definitely a box there. Like, I'll keep my eye out and try and find them, but to do it without the radar ring will take a lot longer, and that's unnecessary. See, even now I've lost sight of the ones that I just saw. Oh, there it is. And there's the last cog. Just got to avoid the crocodiles. And here we go. Back where we picked up our second rang, so we can just go straight through to the end of the level. And this is the thing we hand in our opals to. We head on back to Rainbow Cliffs.
I found it! I found it!
Let me see
They
that.
found one of the talismans.
At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
Alright.
Yes, yes, Thunder Eggs power this talisman machine. Make sure you visit all the portals.
I was planning on it, Julius. And that will be it for our first episode in our brand new series. Thanks for hanging out with me and Ty as we strive for 100% on hardcore mode. Oh yeah, he's having a good scratch there. See you next time, and until then, have a good one.